Good afternoon, Murray County State Representative Scott Sapicki coming to you from one of the committee rooms at the General Assembly. Second week of session is kicked off. Committees are starting to get rolling, but next week is the big one where all the bills start to file through. First of all, I want to give a big thank you if you haven't heard right now. Governor Lee has proposed his comprehensive pro-life agenda right now. We're looking to see the language in that as it moves forward, but want to say thank you to the governor for standing with life in Tennessee, and hopefully one day we can eliminate abortion from our state borders and make sure that Tennessee is the best place to protect life in our country. We have 4 bills next week that are getting ready to go and be heard before their committees. The first one is House Bill 1554. It's a Teacap paper bill. One of the issues we have in Tennessee in our rural communities is broadband internet, the unreliability of it. And when we're taking our Teacap tests, sometimes they drop the signal and it causes problems with our testing data. So next year we're going to be paper-wide, statewide because of the new contract we have with our new vendor. But this bill gives the LEAs the option after that if they want to continue on in paper, they can, to help our students have a more familiar testing format and also eliminate the issues with broadband. House Joint Resolution 682 is recognizing the classical learning test as something that we want to study as a General Assembly to see if we want to go ahead and recognize that for high school students who want to use that for college entrance or for scholarships. Currently 168 private universities and colleges accept it, including our very own Lipscomb University, and we're looking to gain more information and more data from it to see the performance of these students when they take this test in correlation to the ACT, and hopefully one day the General Assembly can look at this to maybe use this as another tool for students who wish to take the classical learning test instead of the ACT for entrance into our public colleges and universities. House Bill 1556 is my TennCare bill, which allows now over the age of 18, it's not permissible for chiropractic care, acupuncture, physical and occupational therapy to be used to treat pain over the age of 18 if you're on TennCare. This bill now allows it to be used, and therefore those patients, instead of going under the knife for surgery or getting on opioids, this will provide another avenue of them to alleviate their pain. So I look forward to discussing this one, especially in committee next week, as we try to curb the use of opioids in our society. Lastly, 1592 is a higher education bill that I'll be running. It has to do with students on Tennessee Promise and trying to help them get across the thresholds of graduation for their associate's degree or their certificate to help them become good contributing members of our society. Right now, there's a lot of first-time college goers or from at-risk youth that are attending college that life comes up and bites them, and it's a 4-year pilot program we're going to work to look at to see if we can get these kids across the finish line for when these episodes of life pop up, to allow them to finish and get their degree to be able to go into the workforce with a very good education or a very good certificate for a career. The best part about this bill is everybody knows we have all this excess money from the TANF program sitting on the sidelines. We believe we can use that money to fund this program. It's roughly going to cost about $250,000 a year to help get these kids across the finish line for graduation. The good thing is we think we can graduate 2,000 more students a year, which over the life of their earnings potential equates out to about $95 million worth of revenue for the state of Tennessee. So look forward to increasing our graduation rates also. It'll probably take them up to close to 70%. Tennessee will lead the nation in community college graduation rate, and I think those are the things we need to strive for of how we can be the best in education. I also want to give my condolences to Kevin Fisher's family. He was the Parks and Rec director up in Spring Hill. He passed after a long battle with cancer. I've worked with Kevin when I was on the Spring Hill Parks and Rec committee, and he was instrumental in bringing the Port Royal Park project to fruition. So my condolences go out to his family. Lastly, our News from the Capitol radio show with Clayton Harris and myself. We have a news show this Saturday at 8 a.m. on 101.7. We'll be talking about those bills plus other things that have popped up, both locally, statewide, and federally, about news from the Capitol. I look forward to that show at 8 o'clock once again on 101.7. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to serve you in the General Assembly. I look forward to representing you as this session kicks off. By all means, if you have any questions about any of our bills or any bills that you see that have been filed, You can get a hold of me in Nashville at 615-741-3005, or you can contact me on my cell phone, 615-945-2360, or best yet, if you see me around town, come on up to me. I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you have a concern about. My job is to represent you and Murray County in the General Assembly and make sure people know about all the great things that are going on in our county. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful weekend. Stay dry, and I'll see you around town. Bye-bye.